everyone! So today's video is going to be the first video in a new series that I'm working on, and it's going to be called Keep or Donate. This is going to be a part of my decluttering initiative. What I'm going to be doing in each of these videos is show you a bunch of products. In this case, I'll be showing you 11 of my nail polishes, and I'm gonna let you know after trying them all which ones I'm gonna be keeping and which one I'm going to be letting go of. So with that being said, let's get started. I was trying to use a lot of my neutral colors, so I started off the month by trying these two metallic shades, and these are pretty much exact dupes for one another. This first one here is by Barielle, and it's in the shade Gold Digger. And then I also have this little quo polish that I received from Sarah Nicole Bear, and it's almost the exact same shade of gold. Now, I wore these two polishes at the same time. What I basically did was I put Barielle on all of my fingers, except I put the Quo one on my ring finger. So that's kind of how I tested them out. I couldn't really tell the difference once they were on. They have a really tiny difference in the tonality. I think this one is a teeny tiny bit more gold, but in the grand scheme of things, they look exactly the same. So I like both of these polishes. I found the Quo one was a little bit grittier though, whereas the Barielle one went on really smooth and really nicely. So out of the two, I'm only gonna keep one, and that is going to be the Barielle one. So with all of the nail polishes I'm keeping, I've marked the top with a little sticker. So besides acting as a reminder for me to know which polishes I'll be keeping, these little stickers will also tell me which polishes I've tried and featured in one of these Keep or Donate videos. Next up, I tried a few neutral polishes. This first one here is by Coco Lily, and it's in the shade Nude Snow. I actually rescued this one when I was doing my declutter. I looked at it again, and because I love the Coco Lily brand so much, I decided I would keep it and try it and see if I like the shade on my skin tone, even though I didn't really like it when I held up the swatch against my nail. So what I found was when I was editing my lip gloss declutter video, I actually didn't like this polish on my nails. It doesn't really work very well with my skin tone, so now I've redecided to go ahead and donate this one. Now these two shades I actually really liked. They're both Julep polishes. This one here is called Alexandra, and it's more of a cool tone type neutral shade. It's an off-white basically. And then this one here is called Sally, and it's more of a peachy tone, but also very nude and essentially an off-white. So I did like both of these against my skin tone, but I'm only gonna keep one of them, and that is going to be Sally. I just feel the more peachy color works a little bit better on my skin tone, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep this one and donate Alexandra. And I think I'll be sending this to my friend Alex here on YouTube because she expressed an interest in this nail polish because it has the same name as her. Next up, I tried this American Apparel nail polish, and it's in the shade Mouse. Putting on this nail polish felt like coming home. I don't know how else to explain it. This type of shade really sits well with me. I just love these like taupey shades. This is a lighter taupe, goes on really nice and smooth. It's opaque with two coats. I love this shade so much, and I will definitely be keeping it. So it's got the yellow dot on top. Another shade I'll be keeping is this one by Paul and Joe, and this is in number 20. This is basically a taupe shade, but it borders between a shimmer polish and a metallic polish. With one coat, my nails just look very dirty, so this is actually a 3-coater to build up the opacity, but once it's on, it's really beautiful, and I really enjoyed wearing this shade. Next up, I have two nail polishes that I've been thinking about a lot, and they are essentially the same, so I only wanted to keep one of them. Both of these shades are essentially like blackish green shades, but with shimmer in them. So this one here leans a little bit more green. This is the Live and Let Die by OPI, and it's part of the James Bond collection. And then this one over here is by China Glaze, and it is called Smoke and Ashes from the Hunger Games collection. Now I do like both of these. I ended up trying these on my toes, and I've been loving this color on my toes. I wore it a few times before I even thought about putting one color on each foot to test them out in that way. The OPI one leans a little bit more green, so it's slightly lighter, but you can barely tell. And then the China Glaze one is more of a black with, I guess, greenish blue shimmer, which is also very beautiful. But the kicker for me was that I prefer the OPI nail polishes because I like the brush a whole lot better. It's like a fatter brush, and I just find it really easy to apply polish. with the brush. So I am going to be keeping the OPI one and letting go of the China Glaze one. Finally, the last two polishes I'm going to be talking about today are red polishes, and they're actually the polishes that I have on my nails in this video. So the first one is the Hansen Complete Salon Manicure in Red My Lips, and then this other one is also by Hansen, but I think it's a discontinued line because this polish is extremely old. This one is in the shade Satin Red. Both of these polishes are essentially exactly the same in terms of the color. I literally can't even tell when I look very closely at my nails which color I have on which nail, even though I put it on myself. So basically I have the Complete Salon Manicure one on all of my nails, except I have the Satin Red one on my ring fingers. So yeah, you really cannot tell the difference between these two polishes once they're on. Now again, the kicker for me was the application. I much preferred Red My Lips because I love the brush. It's a big, thick brush, whereas the Satin Red has like a really long, skinny brush. So because of that, and because I've been using this polish so much, it's one of my favorites, I decided to keep Red My Lips, and I'm going to be letting go of Satin Red. So that is basically it for the first video in my Keep or Donate series. I hope you do like this series. I'll be doing this series with other types of products as well, including books, perhaps lipsticks, and things of that nature. I just have one more book that I want to finish, and then I'll be doing one of these videos on 5 books. So I'm excited for that one, but I just have to get through one more book. So that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and until I see you next time, please take care, and bye for now.